Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. We're here for an exciting one. We got a number one contenders match and teams for you today. Winner goes on to play for the vacant team's belt. We got Duel of the Fates going up against Guns and Ships. Nick is here. Nick, what you think of the matchup?
It's an interesting one, Tim. Both teams no strangers to contender matches, no strangers to title matches, in fact. Yep. Honestly, a lot of teams have left over the past year or so. I would say these are two of the best remaining. I think if there's a vacant belt, these two teams should definitely be in the conversation to earn it. And so that's why they're here today. Duel of the Fates winning against Pinheads in a very impressive knockout to get to this match today. Against Guns and Ships, who is one of the most solid teams in all of fandom. So exciting stuff. And yeah, Tim, based on things we can see backstage, them promos ought to be fun, no?
Yeah, let's just pray and hope for another Sandy Plankton type of situation. Let's get into the promos right now.
I just want to say you're welcome to every team in this league for letting you have a clean belt to go play for, that you don't have to play an extra match and then get punched in the face by me and Scully. So you're welcome. I did you all a favor. I'm enjoying Bermuda. It's a great time to be right now in the Bahamas. But what this open vacant belt's going to be your two. Yeah, Albert's killing it. Boat's killing it. You guys are a great team. You guys gave us a great run for our money in our contender match. You guys have a great chemistry between the two of you. I think you guys are going to do great. And, if Brittany and Tyler don't win the belt, then, they're the assholes that left the team that got them to championships. So pressure's on you, not on us.
You said Bermuda, and now all I have stuck in my head is the song Kokomo.
It's not Brian Wilson, so who cares? Let's make a man. Let's play.
Same thing. Same Kingsman bullshit. Another year. Talks about how great he is in this league and never backs it up. The only reason they even got a shot at the title is because emergency situation and dropped out. That's a paper championship if I've ever seen one. Koho said it once in a promo that I came back to the wrong league at the wrong time because he's running things. Well, I came through the door with two rocket launchers named Brittany and Tyler. I feel like we'll be able to clean up pretty nicely, especially what they've already done this season and what we continue. Nothing against both of them. They're a good team, but we have one goal in mind, and it's belts. So he can say whatever he wants, but at the end of the day, we're going for gold. So let's just play.
Nick, remember the days of us sitting there while Cody spoke and we silently nodded and Koho sat on the other side and said a lot and Boatman silently nodded?
Yeah.
And we're still here. Great promos. Let's get into round number one. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player will answer individually on their whiteboard at 15 seconds. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point you will reveal your answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, you would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number one?
Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
All right, then your first question will come in the category The Worlds of DC. Your question is, what was the last Worlds of DC film to feature Amanda Waller?
My sister's name is Amanda.
Mine's Waller.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. Yeah. We're just making so many connections today. 5.
Waller Twohig.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Black Adam.
We'll go to Albert.
Black Adam.
We'll go to Tyler.
Black Adam.
And Boatman.
Black Adam.
Black Adam is correct. Your next question is going to come to you in the category of American Spies. Who plays the agent known as the Professor in The Bourne Identity? I started this today. I haven't finished it. I'm about 30 minutes in. Good film.
My identity was almost stolen today.
It really was.
That's not even a joke, Internet. No. It was very close.
It almost happened.
I was actively fighting.
You?
I was actively fighting hackers.
Pens down. Let's go to Albert.
Can't remember. I say Vincent Cassell.
We'll go to Tyler.
Clive Owen.
Boatman.
Clive Owen.
And Brittany.
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen is correct. So Duel takes a 1-point lead, 4-3. What's next?
Your next question comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. In Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, how do the humans believe they have killed Caesar when interrogating him?
Once Maggie and I have, the child that was prophesied to us back in 2018.
That's what I'm going to call it for the first 2 years of its life.
The child?
Yeah, until we find out his name is Grogu. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you think that I should host with the baby, in one of those?
Go Zach Galifianakis.
4. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
2, 1, pens down. Tyler.
Electrocution.
Boatman.
Did not have it.
Brittany.
Electrocute it.
And Albert.
I said they electrocute him too much. Caesar plays dead.
Yeah, we can accept that. So 6-4 is the score as we get into your next question, which is in the category of Disney animation. What type of creatures are revealed to have raised Sven and Kristoff in Frozen? Have you ever been frozen with fear?
Today.
Yes. You weren't frozen though. You hacked back.
For a minute, I was like, oh my God, what do I do?
You used those smarts and you figured it out. You made it happen.
It was scary.
The next time someone tells you to install something, don't.
Not doing it.
4,
I'll do it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Boatman.
Trolls.
Let's go to Brittany.
No.
Let's go to Albert.
Trolls.
And Tyler.
Trolls.
Trolls is correct. So Guns cuts into that lead a little bit. It's 7-6. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of the Wizarding World. Your question is, in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Ron says that Scabbers, the rat, belonged to which of Ron's siblings before becoming his?
Oh, man.
What?
Imagine having a rat as a pet. How'd it go?
A little bit happier.
Oh, there you go. 5.
Not much, but hello.
2, 1. Pens down. Brittany.
Said Percy.
Albert.
Percy.
Tyler.
Percy.
And Boatman.
I said Fred.
Percy is correct. So your next question is going to be in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which Marvel film features the songs Hunger City, Don't Turn Away, and It Don't Come Cheap?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Do we have a cutout situation?
Potentially.
Oh.
It looked like he was about.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get him back for a technical.
Not.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to go to Albert.
I said Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Let's go to Tyler.
Said Deadpool.
And let's go to Brittany.
Howard the Duck.
And Boatman, last chance. Okay. Howard the Duck is the correct answer, and we will be right back. All right, we got Boatman back. The score is 10-7. So we are going to move on to the next question, which is going to be brought to you by Mr. Twohig.
It's in the category of horror icons. In Halloween Kills, Vanessa returns to the bar after believing she saw Michael where specifically?
Where was the last time you saw Michael?
Australia.
Yeah. That's correct. 5, 4, 3,
And also
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
I said in her car's backseat.
Let's go to Boatman.
Said in his house.
Let's go to Brittany.
I didn't have backseat. I just said in her vehicle.
And Albert.
I said in the playground.
In the car, in the vehicle is correct. Okay. So Duel will get those points as we get into your next question. In the category of fandom quotes, which Pixar actor said the quote, I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes?
Sorry, can I get a technical?
Yeah.
Yes. Question again. What Pixar actor said the quote, I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes? Who is the maid of your home? You. Nice. You don't have a maid hired. 5, 4.
No, I work at a school, and if something breaks, I can be like, hey, can you guys fix it?
Boatman.
Craig T. Nelson.
Brittany.
Oh, no, I said Billy Crystal.
Let's go to Albert.
I guess Craig T. Nelson.
Ooh. And Tyler.
Weirdly, I also put Billy Crystal.
Interesting. Craig T. Nelson is correct. So Guns and Chips cuts into the lead a little bit. 12-9. What's next, Nick?
Your penultimate question will come in the category of the MCU. Your question is, in Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, who frees Rocket and Yondu from their cell aboard Yondu's ship?
Have you ever been in to a jail? Not have you been to jail? Like have you been? You've not been been captured, but
I mean, no.
You never gone on a school trip or something like come see the town jail.
That sounds like a rough one.
Sounds like fun. 5, 4. Come see all the drunk people and behind bars, kids. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
It's a group.
Let's go to Albert.
Kraglin.
Let's go to Tyler.
I said Kraglin.
And Boatman.
I also said Kraglin.
Kraglin is correct. So 13-11. Your final question in the round is going to be in the category of DreamWorks. In Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, what word causes George and Harold to laugh in class and initially become best friends? How do you read these books as a child? I'm sure.
I did actually. I didn't read much, but I read these.
Yeah. I was never a big fan of the spinoffs, like the Super Baby and the dog.
Yeah.
But
I read those too. But yeah, no.
I was into these though. 5.
Yeah, these were prime.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Albert.
I said Poopy Pants.
Ooh. Let's go to Tyler.
Uranus.
Boatman.
Uranus.
And Brittany.
Uranus
is correct. So Duel of the Fates is up 15-12. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Very close game. Let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. Each team will get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout, as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, which is brought to you by Best Buy. Get a TV. I searched for that earlier for my dad. That's weird. The categories are Marvel, Planet of the Apes, Middle Earth, Star Wars, Disney Animation, MCU, DreamWorks Animation, and Law and Order. Duel of the Fates, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Guns and Chips?
What are we thinking?
I didn't hear that. What?
What are we thinking? It doesn't really matter what we spend. It's just what we find. Do you want them to go, or you want to take it? You want to shake off that round 1 and let them go and answer some questions?
And let them go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want them to go first?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Brittany, is your
Okay.
Cody's breaking up on me a bit, but everyone else is fine.
Okay.
Well, I'm least important, so yeah. Well, they'll spin first.
Okay. So I'll bring in Koho. This will be the spin for Guns and Chips. Gentlemen, your spin is away.
But I hate to say these words out loud, but breathe.
It lands on Marvel.
Sorry.
I would respin this if I were you to.
I defer to Albert on this one.
I think there are better categories for us. So.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
spin that again.
Okay.
Hmm.
This is what you are stuck with. Lands on Star Wars.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Use multiple if you need it. You're fine.
You got it.
Nick, would you please go ahead and give Guns and Ships their questions in the category of Star Wars?
Gladly. Guns and Chips, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Star Wars?
Sure.
Your first question. Which Star Wars film was the first to feature a droid getting shot by a soldier of the Empire?
Ooh. A soldier of the Empire. Did it happen in New Hope? If not, then
I can't think of a moment in which it happens.
I mean, C-3PO got shot in Empire.
5.
Okay, you want to go for Empire then?
Yeah, the Empire Strikes Back. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Duel of the Fates, chance for a 2-point steal.
Do you want to go forward or back? Because I can't think of when it's
I mean-
in New Hope.
Are they counting when R2 got shot at the end of A New Hope, or is that going to be?
Yeah, that would be I think that would count. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
A New Hope. Final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
Good job.
And
Sorry about.
that was
Okay.
as well. All right, your second question. What specific type of weapon does Lando use to kill the stormtrooper talking to Rey and the group on Pisana during his introduction in The Rise of Skywalker?
Do you know?
I'm not too sure.
5.
Let's go multiple.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, a bowcaster, B, a boomerang, C, a crossbow, or D, a slingshot?
I have no idea what a bowcaster is, so I cannot picture it. It's definitely. I know what it's not. What was C? What was
There was a
C?
slingshot,
Crossbow.
a crossbow. Yeah.
3.
Let's go crossbow.
2.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Boomerang could be hella cool, though.
All right, your third question. Who voices Palpatine in The Clone Wars?
Oh,
Ooh. Do you notice?
I do not. Oh wait, is it just Ian McDermott?
I don't think it is.
Okay, then multiple choice.
Yep.
No.
Okay. All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Ian Abercrombie, B, Ian Holm, C, Ian McDiarmid, or D, Tom Kane?
What you thinking?
I mean, my instinct was that it was just Ian McDermott, but if it's not, I would say I don't know,
I'm
and
leaning
I will
towards,
not trust my instincts on this.
I'm
so.
leaning towards D.
Okay, let's go D.
D. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Duel of the Fates, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Ian Abercrombie, B, Ian Holm, C, Ian McDiarmid, or D, Tom Kane.
Say.
A. Yeah. A. Final answer.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. Right, Duel of the Fate, Guns and Chips, your penultimate question. The first time Hux and Kylo meet with Snoke in The Force Awakens, what does Hux suggest they do to weaken the Resistance? We'll take a general answer.
Do you have any idea?
I think I need multiple.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, recover the map to Luke, B, assassinate Rey, C, use Starkiller Base on the New Republic, or D, stop trading with the Outer Rim?
I think it's C. Unless you think it's something else.
No, I think C. I'm leaning towards C as well.
C, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, and Guns and Chips, your final question. What is the name of the Prime Minister of Kamino in Attack of the Clones?
Camino. What is his name?
Can you describe the guy to me?
It's the long neck creature, the white long
Oh,
pale. Yeah.
okay, yeah, no, I
5.
unless you can. Do you want to use a repeat?
No, I wouldn't. Multiple choice. I wouldn't be able to think of it. I think.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Ton Wee, B, Borgata, C. Lama Su, or D. Dex Tar?
Oh my. Do any of those stand out to you?
Sort of, but I think when the time runs, can we ask for a repeat of the options again?
Yeah, we'll do that.
4, 3.
Repeat the options, please.
The options again are A. Tonwi, B. Borgata, C. Lama Su, or D. Dex Tar?
Lama Su rings a bell, but I don't know if that's the character.
I say I trust your instincts, Albert. Let's go with it.
Okay. Lama Su, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, so Guns and Chips gets their total up to 15, but with the steals, Duel is at 18.
That's what I have.
Okay, we'll bring back the wheel. Mr. Newberry. This will be the spin for Duel of the Fates. And it lands on opponent's choice. So we will take away Mr. Newberry and we will bring in Mr. Koho.
Okay.
I'm thinking DreamWorks.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to go Disney, but
My instinct would be that Brittany missed the Trolls question.
right. That's what I'm saying.
And no, I mean the question from Frozen, where the answer was Trolls. Like what creature? There wasn't a Trolls question in round 1.
You're right. You're right. I'm following you.
I think Brittany missed that. Brittany's the stronger player. I think we go with Disney.
Yeah, all right.
I'll trust your instincts, Albert. If you think we should go, or Carl, if you think we should go Dream.
I think this.
I feel like they would be. I feel like they would be prepping for Disney, but that's just me. But that's
okay.
That it's your guys' call.
So,
at the end of the day, Brittany's worst category.
Based on round one, they missed that question.
Gonna need one in like 30 seconds.
Disney animation, go for it.
Okay. All right. Duel of the Fates. I'll be giving you your questions in Disney animation, which you oh so graciously asked for. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Your first question. Which Disney animated film features a villain who yodels?
Home on the Range.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Home on the Range. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Robbie Benson voices the title character in which Disney animated film?
I believe he's Beast, so Beauty and the Beast.
If you're confident with it.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It said film.
There's a typo, but
okay.
I was like, well, that's happening.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, because that's what I was when I saw the answers. That's why I was confused for a second. Okay, no, that does make sense. All right, sorry guys, I'm a disaster. All right, your next question. The film The Three Caballeros features a donkey named Burrito with what unique talent?
He has wings, right?
So would the talent be he can fly?
I would think so. How do you feel about that?
That sounds right to me because donkeys.
I mean, I can definitely confirm that there is a winged donkey in Three Caballeros.
Do you wanna go multiple or shoot? He can fly. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
All right, your next question. What is the name of the young boy who owns a floating restaurant in Raya in The Last Dragon?
Boone? Does that sound right? It's been a minute.
It's been a really long time. If you want to go multiple, I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, we can go to multiple on one of these and still get it. So yeah, we'll go multiple to be safe.
All right. Your options are A, Tong, B, Boone, C, Noi, or D, Namari.
Yeah, it's none of the others, so it has to be
Okay.
Boone. B, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And here is the situation. If Duel of the Fates hits this question for any point value, it will be a knockout. So the question in Disney animation for Duel of the Fates, your question is, what specific type of animal is the minstrel and narrator of the film Robin Hood?
Isn't it a rooster?
I was gonna say he's a rooster, right?
That's what I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a rooster.
Okay.
Rooster. Final answer.
And your winners by way of knockout, Duel of the Fates, a final score there, Nick, of 27-15. What do you think of the match?
Listen, no disrespect to any other teams in the league. Knocking out Fun Uncles, knocking out Pinheads. Maybe he doesn't turn a few heads. Guns and Chips is a damn good team. So knocking out Guns and Chips is one hell of a statement going into a title match. I think Guns and Chips just maybe got a category they both weren't prepped on, they both weren't ready for. Today, they kept up with Duel of the Fates in round 1. Like, this match was decided in round 2. Both Boatman and Albert got questions that Tyler and Brittany missed. So it was really anyone's game going into round 2. I think this is not so much a story of one team dominating another, but it's more of a story of maybe a little bit of bad luck on the wheel and one team capitalizing on that. So, again, fantastic stuff. Knocking out Guns and Chips is a feat I don't think any other team has ever accomplished.
I don't think so.
So that's definitely a feather in the cap of them, but it doesn't diminish how great of a team Guns and Chips is.
Yeah, so let's get into post-match interviews. We will start by talking to Guns and Chips. Nick, take it away.
Gents, not a position you've been in before, but listen, if I'm given the task of, hey, give Brittany and Tyler something on opponent's choice that you think they'll be bad at, like, is there a right answer? That probably not. I think you guys used sound logic and reasoning, and you went with what you could, but at the end of the day, they just capitalized on an opportunity when maybe you got something on the wheel you didn't want. Like I said, you played great in round 1. You kept up with them. It was a fantastic showing up until a bit of a luck switch in round 2. But how are you guys feeling about the match? It's not your first contender match. If you keep playing, I assume it won't be your last. And yeah, this doesn't diminish anything you guys have accomplished in this league.
I do want to just get out front and defend my decision a little bit, because I know it's going to look bad in hindsight. I do still stand by that. I think Disney was the correct thing to give them, because they both in round 1 hit a much tougher DreamWorks question than the Disney animation question. And I think that was sound logic. They're just great players. And I think they would have probably done just as well in DreamWorks had we given them that. So I feel like we spun a bad category for us.
For sure. Koho? Albert?
Yeah, these guys are gonna keep playing. Guns will keep playing. They breathe. They're in a contender match. They're one of the best. They keep doing it. It's just a hard thing to do when you go up against Brittany and Tyler on a really solid day for them and a not perfect day for us. So we'll be back. We'll play a better game. But they're paper champs if they win. They didn't beat me.
Yeah, I mean, we know they're great competitors. So it was less of can we beat them, because we know they're good, they're going to do well. So it's more of how can we do our best in order to basically win it. So yeah.
Sure. Yeah, guys, like I said, I look forward to seeing you again. I'm glad to get the confirmation from Koho that we will see you again. That's going to be an exciting time. So yeah, congrats on a well-played match, truthfully. And we'll see you next time for sure. As we bring in Duel of the Fates winners today. So you guys haven't had to play around 3 yet this year. One could say that maybe puts you at a disadvantage going into a title match where maybe you might be around 5. Another could say that, holy shit, I'd be scared if I had to play you right now. Fantastic stuff. Like I said, immediately after the match ended, knocking out Pinheads, cool, like impressive. That definitely, like, I think Will and Jeremy are great. Knocking out Fun Uncles twice, like maybe a little expected from some people. Knocking out Guns and Chips, who are title contending teams, or a title challenging and the title contending team every year they've played. That's saying something. What statement are you guys trying to make going into this title match? No.
We did. We just made it. We just made it right here. The two people asking me the questions, this is lovely. I love seeing you both on the desk and asking me questions, because as a manager of that former team, we wanted to be done in 4 rounds. We never wanted a betting round to happen. So you know what? Great strategy. Start knocking people out early. I don't think Boatman made a mistake. I will stand by that. I don't think Boatman made a mistake tonight. The reason why I was fine with opponent's choice, I sat back and was like, I don't care what you give us. We have a 3-point lead. Even if we multiple choice everything, we still have a great lead going into it. I'm fine with that. I'm going to have to do a lot what I did with Knights of Ren and defend one person of this team while the other person gets all the praise, and that's fine what we're going to do, but Tyler is no slouch in this league. I would say if as I'm learning Brittany and getting to know these guys more and more, Brittany did not play the greatest round 1 in her opinion. She played fine, but she's mad at herself for missing those questions. Tyler carried that round 1. Tyler made up for points and guaranteed, and he was able to confer off of things. So Tyler's a great player. Don't be surprised if Brittany versus Tyler is a matchup that's happening for a title at one point. But they were just able to run through everything. 15 points is not even what they wanted to score, but they're happy with it. We moved on with the win, and we got a KO. So, again, this just shows where we're going to, like, even when bad days, one person can pick up or the other person slack. So I don't care who's in the next round. It does not matter to me at all at this point because I think Guns and Chips was the strongest team out of the groups remaining because Knights of Ren played them. I managed against them. That's why dollar signs are important in this league now. I just think, like, overall, whoever we're taking on, we have one goal in mind, and we're keeping it. And, hey, Koho left and ducked out. He does that often. But if he would like to cash in right after we'll take the belts and for another 5-way match, we'll take him on right now. He has no shot of holding on to that belt. That's why he dropped it. Let's be real. He dropped it so he didn't lose it. So,
Brittany, Tyler, anything to add before I tell you what's next?
No.
We usually didn't have.
I mean, I felt like Cody was saying, I felt really good about this one. I mean, really was worried last time we played because I had, his work was busy and stuff. I didn't have a chance to really get to study like I wanted to. But I fully immersed myself back into it so that way I could prepare for this match. And I felt a lot better about this number 1 contender match than I did against Manhattan. And that's saying a lot because, I mean, those are both 2 really good teams. But I'll have you remember, weeks ago during the awards, I said that we were going to be Fandom Team of the Year. And this is where we're headed. So I'm feeling pretty good about what I said weeks ago.
Weeks ago.
I like when they knock off this nice. They were all nice. Now they're like, let's go. Like, this is exciting. I'm excited.
You and I forgot to make jokes at the awards that we set ourselves up for. But
no.
Regardless, Duel of the Fates, as hinted at the beginning, you will be moving on to a title match, your second title match in your career. And boy, am I excited, regardless of who it is, because we don't know who it is yet. It's going to be one of 2 people. It's going to be Galacti's Nuts, Rookie of the Year nomination last year. Fantastic team. Definitely improved since they started. That would be an insane match. Or you could be playing in a rematch Young Justice for the title. Other than Wookiee Mistake, the only team to beat you thus far. I think a rematch and a title match would be a pretty insane thing. But either team would be a great match. So preferences, thoughts. Who do you want? Go.
Will not boost my own ego, but the last time they played Cameron Holtzman and Javi, I was not behind this team. We will not lose to them again. I promise you. Just ask Cameron Holtzman how it feels to be in a match against me in a round 3. He seems to crumble. So, and we're switching colors because, yeah. But he tends to crumble when I'm around there, and these 2 are just getting stronger. That's the bad thing. Like, they're just going to keep getting stronger, and the other groups might watch other things. Like, Javi's playing Melee. What do you do? I'm not allowing Brittany to play Melee. What are we doing here? Like, let's not be crazy. Okay, stay in your realms, stay in your zone. We'll win and move on.
All right. It could also be Galacti's Nuts. Just want to remind you.
No, it will not be. It will not be Galacti's Nuts. If it's them, then you might as well just write a 3-round match because that match, Fandom, I'm sorry, they're not Fandom. They're not Fandom to us. No offense. Nope.
They won't take any offense to that. Don't worry. Guys, congratulations on the win. We'll see you in the title match. It's going to be a good time. Tim, wrap it up.
Has there ever been a time where Cody's been a part of a fandom match and hasn't said something mildly offensive to somebody in the community?
Of course not.
Oh, okay, fair. This is a great match. I think Guns and Chips played fantastic. I can't wait to see what they do next. Albert, Boatman, two of the best players in the leagues. But Brittany and Tyler making a statement. I'm pumped. I personally want to see the Young Justice match. That's what I want to see. But if Galactus Nuts get there, that's really cool as well for Antonio, who has been here for a long time, and Abel, who is just one of the best up and coming people. What's that?
I said he's promised big things. So
yes, absolutely. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Guns and Ships and their manager, Kaleb Koho. Thank you to Duel of the Fates and their manager, Cody Newberry. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you next time with another great match. Goodbye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.